What's going on, guys? I'm your good friend Fury Pixel. Welcome to episode 4 of Tech Room Setups. The series where we show you the most creative, productive and unique setups. The guests we have for these 4 episodes are Kameryn, Josh, Taylor, Zael and Misfit99. So let's the TRS begin. I said it before and I will say it again. Minimalist setups are always my favorite. And this setup from Kameryn is another proof that you don't need a lot of stuff to have a great gaming setup. I don't know if this is the style of his home, but I'm fascinated with the background wood theme on the walls and his desktop, which gives me a little warm feeling like if you are in a cabin or something like that. Kicking off with his PC specs, he's rocking a Core i5, 12GB of RAM HyperX, 2GB of video cards EP4, a ASRock H97 motherboard, and now mounting a sexy Corsair Spec 02 case. He made an excellent work with the cable management. I really like how everything looks so nice and clean. But going on into his peripherals, he's using the Razer Black Widow Ultimate keyboard, the Razer Avisus mouse and the Razer Goliathus Speed mouse mat. Like I said before, I really like the wood theme on this setup. Definitely a simple but a great gaming setup. This beautiful double monitor setup is from the YouTuber gamer Josh. If there is something I really like on gaming setups, is the LED lighting, and the LEDs on this setup make it look awesome. Starting with the monitors he's using, he has two 27-inch Dell S2715H monitors. Inside of his PC we are gonna find a GTX 960 GPU, an Intel Core i5 processor, 24GB of RAM. Now he have a lot of storage, starting with two 850 EVO SSD, one with 120GB and another one with 240GB. He also has 3 Seagate hard disks, 2 with 500GB and another one with 1TB. That means his PC in total have 2.36TB in the storage. Mounting everything with the MSI C97 motherboard and protecting them with the NCXT H440 case. On his peripherals we are gonna find the Corsair Gaming K97 RGB keyboard, the Logitech G500S laser mouse, the Perix Extra Large mouse mat, the popular Blue Yeti microphone, the Creative Gigaworks T40 Series 2 speakers, and the Audio-Technica ATM30X headphones. A really nice and great gaming setup. The next setup is from a tech YouTuber. His name is Tyler and with only 14 years old he's the owner of this dope gaming station. I really like how everything looks nice and clean without geek collectibles and posters. Another cool fact of his room is he has his own area to do his YouTube reviews, making of this setup a really unique and productive gaming station. Going on his PC specs, he has a 6th generation of Intel Core i7 processor, 16GB of DDR4 RAM, 2TB of hard disk, a GTX 970 graphics card, mounting everything in an Asus G20 motherboard. He's using 3 beautiful Asus BS278 high contrast LED monitors which look awesome and will give a maximal productivity on the moment he's gaming or editing videos. On his peripherals we are gonna find the Razer Black Widow Ultimate, the Razer Mamba Tournament, the Razer Firefly mouse mat and the Razer Vespula. He loves to have an ultimate audio experience and for that he have a lot of audio peripherals, starting with the Sony XB950BT, the Beats Studio wireless headphones, the Astro A50 gaming headset, the JBL Extreme, the JBL Charge 2 and the Sony Speaker System 2010. Damn! For another part on his gaming area, he's using a 41-inch Dynex TV, the PS4 and the PS3. And for what I know, he's constantly upgrading his gaming setup, so hopefully in the future we will have him again on TRS. Remember guys, like always, I will leave down below in the description all the links of the setup specs in case you want to take a look and check it out. This double monitor setup belongs to Zael and is probably one of the most powerful setups I ever have in TRS. Going on with the monster of computer he have, he's rocking an Intel Core i7, a Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo CPU cooler with 6GB of GPU, which is the greatness Gigabyte G1 Gaming 980 Ti. He have 2TB of Western Digital Black and 512GB of SSD Samsung 800 Evo. He's using the Asus Maximus Hero 8 motherboard, powering everything with the Corsair RM850 and protecting everything with the Fractal R5 Define case. I don't know his monitor's specs, but for the logo we can see he have two different models of HP monitors. He also have a 15-inch Alienware laptop with a picture of his beautiful dog. Going on with the specs of that laptop, he is rocking a Core i7 processor, 8GB of RAM, a GTX 970 Nvidia GeForce, and 1TB of PCL for the storage. He divides his peripherals in two parts. The first part is the one whose we use with his laptop, which is the Sensei wireless SteelSeries mouse, the Siberia 200 Alchemite Gold SteelSeries headset, and the Apex M800 keyboard SteelSeries. The second part is the ones we use with his PC, which are the Razer Ad-Eder mouse and the Razer Black Widow Chroma keyboard. And actually, in my personal opinion, this is something really cool, because in case he wants to gaming, his laptop already really powerful and it's so simple that just go sit down in his bed and do some cool gaming. Definitely a great and powerful gaming setup.
What's going on everybody, it's your boy Misfit99 coming at ya. Thanks to Fury Pixel and Tech Room Setup for featuring my office setup on this week's episode. I really appreciate that. I'm going to give you guys a tour of my home office. I work from home. It's also going to be my new center for my new podcast that's coming out, Misfit Boy Hockey. So if you like hockey and you want to laugh, you want to check out my podcast that's coming this month. Without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy my setup. Alright guys, this is my home office that I have set up here. Give you guys a little glimpse. I have a nice IKEA bookshelf here where I keep a lot of my stuff, peripherals, thumb drives, external hard drives, cabling, things like that for jobs that I do. As you can see, I also play a lot of hockey, so I have some trophies from when I was a kid, as well as I'm a huge Chicago Blackhawks fan, as you can see just from some of the things that I have up here, my hats, things like that. As you can see, I have a triple monitor set up for my business here. I run the Asus 24N, can't remember the whole model number on those, but I really liked them because they had a small bezel, so when you put the triple monitors together, it kind of makes it look really nice. I'm running a i7 with 32 gigs of Vengeance RAM, 512 Crucial SSD drive. I got an H100i cooling system on it, along with a, believe it's a 780 Corsair power supply on it. Super fast computer. I don't do any gaming. It's really mainly for my work and setup in the podcast that I'm going to be starting. But other than that, awesome computer that I built here, along with, as you can see, I have a white case. I went and did the white Asus Lamborghini mouse, along with the Logitech 360K keyboard, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, just to kind of match my whole white PC theme that I had going on here. Up above, I have a 32-inch 720p Samsung TV. As you can see, currently streaming on it is episode 3 of Fury Pixel Tech Room Setups. I'm huge into my hockey team that I run, Misfit Boys, here in Tampa, Florida. As you can see, I have our logo there, as well as it's going to be the name of my podcast here coming this month. For sound, I have Serwin Vega. I believe they are the XD3 monitor speakers. Killer sound, really bassy, with also some mids to it. When you crank them up, they sound really, really good. I have a 3rd generation Apple TV connected, as well as a Chromecast connected to my TV there. So there's my Nimbus system, which I really like. My Nimbus system is fully customizable. I like it because it looks like gauges in a car, and I think it looks really cool sitting on my desk. A little bit more Blackhawks paraphernalia that I got there. I have a Samsung Galaxy watch. I think it's the 2nd series watch that has been released. Along with, I use a Samsung Note 5 phone. And then there is my iPad mini 3rd generation iPad that I use for work. I love iPad. It's small, easy for me to travel with and break out there. There's my home media server that I have. It's another i7. I believe it has 16 gigs of RAM with a 500 gig hard drive. I use that for pretty much my video streaming and music streaming. I have all my movies on there so that I can project that across all the TVs in the house, and all the rooms are able to access my home movie network as well as my music network. So nice little machine there. Now I know what you guys are saying. Oh my god, your cable management, it's horrible. Yes, you guys are right. It could be better. That's going to be my next project that I'm going to work on, is cable management and putting a lot of stuff behind the walls. I do also own a business besides working for a cybersecurity company during the day. I have a managed service provider business as well as a home theater. So we do a lot of home theater installs. My primary position this last 6 months when I bought our new house was to make sure that all the other TVs in the bedrooms and in the living room and in my loft were done correctly with all the wiring behind the wall, and have those all set up. So I will be working on my office in the next month here, getting wires behind the wall and really cleaning up the solution here, as well as I think I'm going to go ahead and take these 3 monitors and mount them directly to the wall instead of using the stand that I have currently. Now I also have 2 20-inch Samsung SyncMaster monitors. Those are actually used for my MacBook, which is right here. I have a 2015 Retina display MacBook. It's got an i7 with 16 gigs of RAM and a 256 gig SSD, although I don't even think it's SSD in the 2015. I think it's just a flash drive that they put inside of the machine. Nice and fast, super lightweight, great for when I travel. Again, I work in cybersecurity, so it works for what I need to do for business, especially with all the traveling that I do. And then of course my home machine that's very powerful for my job and things like that I do. So as you see, I've got Fury Pixel stuff up on my screen there, along with his episode 3 streaming on the TV there. Back here I have my Seagate NAS system. It's a 5 terabyte NAS system, along with a I think that's 3 terabytes on that Seagate drive. And then I purchased a Seagate drive just recently last month, another new one, which is another 5 terabytes. So collectively I have 18 terabytes of storage, as well as my main computer has a 512 gig SSD running on it with two Seagate 2 terabyte 7200 RPM backup drives in it. So I have a lot of storage. We take a lot of pictures, my wife and I, of the kids and just of our vacations and things like that. So I have everything backed up in multiple different spots. I've had an issue in the past where I didn't back up pictures to hard drives, and I had my external hard drive fail and I lost some pictures. So now I have tons of storage, and that will never have again, as well as I also have cloud storage that my pictures back up to. So I want to show you guys some of the pictures on the wall. Again, I'm a big hockey fan, so I really wanted my home office to show my personality. Here's my Microsoft RT tablet. It's a first generation RT. I used it a lot in the beginning. I really don't use it that much now, but it's kind of nice to have. My son likes to come in here and use it, so he gets more use out of it than I do. So I'm probably just going to give that to him, as I really don't play with it too much. And here again, my jersey's on the wall. Just trying to show off the personality that I have, being a huge hockey fan, as well as a enormous Chicago Blackhawks diehard fan. Growing up in Chicago and watching those guys play, it's been a pleasure the last 6 years to watch them win 3 Stanley Cups. So it's great stuff. Once again, I really appreciate you guys taking the time and checking out my setup, and also thanks to Fury Pixel for making me a guest on his show this week, as well as allowing me to show you guys my setup. If you do like hockey and you want to listen to the new hockey podcast that I'm going to be starting, I will have my YouTube channel listed below, as well as that should be in the next week. We're going to launch our first episode, Misfit Boys Hockey Podcast. We're going to have a lot of fun, a lot of special guests, not only teammates of mine, but other players in the league, talking about NHL, the KHL, the AHL, as well as other players from other states. So we're gonna have a lot of fun doing it. If you guys like hockey, please check out my podcast. Drop me a message. I hope you guys enjoyed my office tour. I really appreciate you guys taking a look at it and commenting below. Everybody, have a good day. I appreciate you. This is your boy Misfit 99. I'm out.
And that was the 4th episode of Tech Room Setups. I hope you enjoyed it as well like me. Thank you very much to all the guests who was in there. And remember to leave down below in the comments which was your favorite setup and why. If you want to be on the next Tech Room Setups, it's really simple. The only thing you need to do is send me one high quality picture to the email trs@furypixel.com. I will reply you the most faster possible and let you know if you get accepted or denied. Like I always say, don't worry if you get denied. I will let you know what you need to do to get accepted on your next submission. If you get accepted, I will send you the requirements you need to follow to send me your content. If you like the video, don't forget to click the happy hand, share and subscribe. That will help me a lot and you won't miss any of my future content. And your good friend Fury Pixel, see you next time.